it up for me, Rhonda.
The world is not in our favor right now. We have not been able to see each other since coming back home.
But it's been a year.
I know.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is, you know what time it is. Alright guys, we are talking to you guys about Too Hot to Handle episode 8, and we're going to mix it up with Rhonda. Hasn't seen Sharron in a year. Make sure if you're new to the channel, you should like, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads, baby. And for those of you who are returnees, make sure you know this. You ain't got the mineral, you ain't gonna be. Alright, don't know what, but don't worry about it. Minerals. Anyway, listen, boom. So, Sharron actually asked Rhonda in episode 8 to be his girlfriend. Now, remember I said to you, when people say stuff, we can hold them accountable. Right? Episode 8 shows us that, Rhonda lets Sharron know that obviously, look, she's got a kid, and they obviously FaceTime the child, and Sharron gets involved in the FaceTime, and, it's a little bit awkward because obviously the kid's not really talking, he doesn't want to say hello. Alright, it's a young kid anyway, so that's not a problem. But Sharron obviously, actually asks her on the boat to be his girlfriend. This is very, very key, because obviously, I didn't watch the video where Rhonda gave an interview, and she spoke about the fact that she hasn't seen Sharron in over a year.
Right now, we have not been able to see each other since coming back home.
But it's been a year.
Now, we know quarantine has happened, but quarantine only happened in March, okay? We're in April, which means there was another 10 months prior to this where there could have been an occasion for them to meet and to get together. They have not done that since. Let me tell you something about a guy. When a guy wants to make something really work, he will move hell, fire, wind, water, mountains, sky, the moon, the stars, the planets. A man will move all of these things. Look, man will even break quarantine to see gal. I'm not going to play with you when man love gal. You understand? So, here's the thing. If I've not seen you in a year, regardless of my schedules, trust me, look, you're not my top priority. It's that simple. You're not my top priority. Simple. And that's the truth. And we've got to work with that. That's the truth. You're not my top priority. So if you're telling me that you're my girl, or you're my man, or someone's saying that they are your man, they'd want to see you. 10 months is far too long. 10 months to not see the person is far too long. Regardless if you're in different states, it's a flight away.
It's still just a flight up coast.
You're right. It's just a quick flight. But
right? So I just want to break some of the stuff that is here. So Rhonda said obviously we're working on it, yeah, which is code for I'm not sure what the frick's going on. We're working on it is I don't know where the frick we are. We shouldn't be working on anything because we are together. From episode 8, he said he wanted you to be his girlfriend. Do you understand? And so we see that obviously when you're saying obviously we're working on it.
I need to hear from you. Where are you guys at? What is your relationship status?
We're working on it. So
That don't make no sense. You shouldn't be working on anything. We're together. Or once we got outside, we realized we're not together. Do you get it? So something's obviously completely changed. His behavior has gone the other way, which is why I said that David was the right kind of guy. But hey, she starts making excuses for Sharron as to why they're not been able to see each other. Oh, he's been busy, I've been busy, I've got a kid, I can't get time off, We know that. That's why he should come and see you. You've not got the time, so that's why he should come and see you. What? It couldn't be a weekend thing. It couldn't be a flight down on a weekend thing. Man are paying for train from London to Scotland to see babes. Like, fam, man will pay 40, 50 quid from Birmingham to go to London to see babes. Like, that is mad. And listen, even me, fam, listen, it takes me 2.5 hours to get to London. I've paid for the train to get me to there just to see the babes for 5 hours, not even to stay. So let me tell you something. We move the world when we love somebody. You understand? We move the world when we want somebody. So for you not to take a flight from where you are to where she is, yeah. People do dating from UK to US. I personally know somebody who's dated someone from the US, bruv, and the person visited them 3 times, blood. Don't get me started within a year. Don't tell me that you can't come and see the babes in the same country. It's an international flight. It's an connecting flight. Please don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
Hard, and he has family here too, so he was like, it's perfect. I'll come visit them too.
Well, that makes me question him then. Why wouldn't he?
So he even had family in Atlanta where she was, but again, he hadn't visited. So he started dropping all the bars about, I've got family in Atlanta, but kept on dropping too busy. Bro, how is that? And then she made an excuse for him saying about the fact that, it's taken him a bit more different to adjust because he hasn't got a kid. Not all of that is excuses, babe. If he hasn't got a kid, that is even better for him to adjust. Yes, we know you have to snap right back in it because you've got a kid, you have to get back into routine. But that ain't an excuse for why I have not come to see you for a year. And you know that, Rhonda. You know that, that shit, look, you don't have to accept this. You were on the show, you won money together, it was good, let's move on. No worries. Let's move on. Fam, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, it's okay. Let's move on. I know you broke down some walls in Sharron, but maybe that's as much as you can break down. It's okay, move on. Don't accept less than you are worth and put yourself in a 1-year hiatus because, toward even at the end when the reporter even asked her and said, listen, look, obviously if a guy comes along, what are you saying? And she said, obviously you should be open to it.
Are you keeping your options open?
I am.
So if somebody great came along tomorrow, you'd have to say, Sharron, put up or shut up? Or...
So if you're open to it, what is you and Sharron then? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you're open to that, what is you and Sharron? It's nothing. Do you understand? It's not, it's not you. What you're doing is basically hoping that he will come back in time. But the problem is when you do that, you're actually blocking a lot of other good guys. What you're waiting for then is going to have to be a perfect guy. And and you're wasting time. And you're wasting energy waiting for that perfect guy because he may never come. Do you understand? Sharron obviously has decided that he's not on it. Yeah? And he did the exact same thing in the villa. He's only showing what he did. What? He's going to wait for another guy to come in, take Rhonda on a date, and then suddenly he'll remember, oh yeah, I can make a flight to Atlanta actually. Because when he saw David moving to her, that's what he did. He was never really feeling her like that. That's the point. They said obviously, she said something about, he's building, I'm building, we are building together. And I'm like, we're building what? Unless you're not telling me the full truth on this particular interview, yeah, and you actually are together and seeing each other, fam, there's nothing, you're not building nothing. You're not building anything. Look, when men tell you I've got to build my empire if I see, it's a lie. I keep telling people, it's a lie. Yeah, the real thing is this. I haven't met the right woman that I can trust to help me build. That's the truth. I've not met the right woman that I can trust to help me build. Do you understand? He's already started building, so you coming along is just helping building that thing. Do you know what I mean? You just don't trust the woman enough to help you build. Just be honest. And I want to just kind of put this away as well. I also want to put this away as well that, you know what? I also want to put this away as well because look, sometimes what people don't realize is that when you go on holiday, when you're in a holiday setting, when you're in a Big Brother, when you're in a reality TV show where you're isolated from people, Love Island, this Love is Blind, this particular show here as well, Too Hot to Handle, what people don't realize is what we call holiday syndrome. Yeah, holiday syndrome is basically when you go on a holiday and you see a fit person, right? And because you're lost, because there's no routine, there's no life, none of that, and the sun starts to gas us, right? We get really excited and then our energy starts to really float and bumble because we're actually in love with the idea of the fact that, you know what, we've got free time and there's no stress, no pressure, and there's you. And that becomes an idea that we're fixated on. When we get into the real world, when we enter the matrix and realize the world is real, suddenly we feel a certain way. Suddenly the veil comes off because we're no longer in that stress-free, not thinking about work or money situation. Do you understand? You're no longer in that mode. You're in real life now. And I think that's what's happened with Sharron and Rhonda here. Real life hit. Real life hit and realize, whoa, actually, I'm not even ready to be a father. I'm not even ready to be a father. Maybe and you know what? I didn't get fooled by his reaction in the Too Hot to Handle episode where he didn't react when Rhonda told him she had a kid. Because fam, mandem are very clever. They oftentimes won't react, but then they'll disappear. Simple as, right? So yeah, guys, I don't know what you think. Too Hot to Handle. I think Rhonda is missing out on great guys out there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell button for notifications. Hey, think before you do, don't do before you think, as we're thinking about what you have to do. Appreciate you guys. Say lots of love.